This was basically a way to go ahead and reorganize the company and deal with some of the financial stresses that come with growing very quickly.
Surviving bankruptcy in order to save lives.
One of the Valley's largest EMS companies back in court with a plan of action.
Channel 5's Christian Colon here now with the update.
Yeah, Oscar, Christine, they owed around $1 million to companies like the IRS and supply businesses. It all started back in October when they applied for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in federal court, which is a way for a company to restructure their financial situation. On air, on the ground, or back at dispatch. For the past few months, Hidalgo County EMS has been trying to fix their money problems. But how exactly is the bankruptcy helping?
It's giving us the opportunity to restructure, pay attention to some of the things that we needed to do in order to grow a little bit better, to hire some more staff, to get more employees out on the road, to provide better protection to areas that are currently not very well served.
Omar Romero says it's a plan that hasn't stopped them from working. Court documents show they owe more than $900,000 to places like the IRS, local medical supply companies, and vehicle maintenance fees. Romero says what led them to bankruptcy is a combination of lacking personnel to providing medical services to a large number of uninsured patients. He adds although they are private, at the end of the day, they are first responders.
We submitted what's called a 90-day cash budget. We submit that to the Southern District, to the bankruptcy court. That cash budget is basically our permission from the court to operate for those 90 days based on that budget.
This 90-day budget goes through February. It includes expenses on insurances, utilities, and even employee salaries. Romero says part of their plan is also a risk management department, which will work on making sure the right number of trucks are on the road as well as personnel. But are those 90 days enough to get out of bankruptcy?
To be honest, that's a difficult question for me to answer right now. It's a process, and it's an organic process. We're working through things as we see them. I don't see the company being in Chapter 11 a long period of time, but we'll be in there long enough to make sure that we can restructure everything.
Romero says they also plan on hiring more paramedics because that is a major problem which leads to debt. And for the current employees, he adds, they will get a better comprehensive benefit package, which they hope also attracts new hires. Again, for now, he hopes these 90 days will be enough to get them out of trouble. If not, they will have to reapply in court for an extension. In the studio, Christian Colon, Channel 5 News at 10.